The effects of small habits compound drastically over time. If you can improve yourself just 1% better every day, at the end of the year, you'd be 37 times better. Today, we're going to recap the process of habit building with the simple steps found in Atomic Habit by James Clear. Welcome to Turnkey Knowledge. We'll start with explaining the 4 steps to habit building, then move on to how you can make good habits and break bad ones. Let's dive in. According to the book, all habits proceed through 4 stages in the same order, which is cue, craving, response, and reward. The cycle is known as the habit loop. A cue is information that indicates there is a reward to be found. A cue triggers a craving. Our ancestors used cues to stay alive as they were looking for rewards such as food and water. Your mind is constantly analyzing consciously and subconsciously the internal and external environment for cues where rewards are located. Craving is a motivational force behind the habit. What you crave is not the habit, but the change in state it delivers. You don't crave smoking, you crave the feeling of relief that it provides. Craving differs from person to person. For a gambler, the sound of a slot machine can spark an intense desire. For others, it could just be background noise. Response is the actual habit you perform. It can take a form of a thought or action. A response occurs depending on how motivated you are and how much friction is associated with the behavior. If an action requires more physical or mental effort than you are willing to expend, then you're likely not to do it. Reward is the end goal of a habit. There are 2 purposes of a reward. The first is to satisfy your cravings. In the second, reward teaches us which actions are worth remembering in the future. Your brain is a reward detector. Feelings of pleasure and disappointment help your brain distinguish useful actions from useless ones. If a behavior is insufficient in any of the 4 stages, it will not become a habit. Eliminate the cue and your habit will not start. Reduce the craving and you won't experience enough motivation to act. Make the behavior too difficult and you won't be able to do it, and if it fails to satisfy your desire, then you'll have no reason to do it again. Now, let's see how we can apply this knowledge in everyday life. So if you want to create a good habit, make sure the cue is obvious. For craving, make it attractive. For response, you want to make it easy. And for reward, you want to make sure it's satisfying. And if you want to break a bad habit, just inverse it. For cue, make it invisible. For craving, make it unattractive. For response, you want it to make it difficult. And for reward, make it unsatisfying. A habit is a behavior that has been repeated enough times to become automatic. In the end, the purpose of a habit is to solve problems of life with as little energy as possible. Little changes every day can compound into great things. Good luck, everyone.